I was going to talk with Gopender and you together, but he is going to some hospital. So, actually, it is what we talked yesterday. I would like to talk in the continuity. Okay?
Okay, Swami.
So, he was saying that sometime I feel disappointed seeing people like Neelam, Swami Purnanand, and people like you, because you have made so much effort, but still what is missing, something like that. And he was talking about Swamiji that he feels that his consciousness is elevated in his presence. So when he went there, I asked him later on when he came back that how was your meditation there. He said that I asked him where it was better, at my place or there. He said that it was better most of the time at my place, and I could not have very deep meditation there. Only when Swamiji will come, then I had some meditation. So he was saying that he is enlightened. So I said, how you know it? If you are yourself blind, how you can see that someone is not blind? He said that when someone becomes enlightened, then people will know. It is totally absurd and ridiculous. How they will know? If they can know, then they will know first their own enlightenment. If they are not enlightened, how they will know that someone is enlightened or not? It is just a belief. Because so many people believe in that, and you came later on, so you start seeing that person in a different way. From the very beginning, you become open to that person. You become receptive. And the thing is that when you trust someone, when you are receptive, then in his presence something may happen. Then your trust becomes stronger. Then you think it must be happening because of him. But all those people who can see enlightenment in that person, they go to these people for 20 years, 10 years, and they remain the same. Some meditation happens in their presence, but once they are back, then they are the same person. For them, their so-called master is like a superstar. And I said to him that if you are if you fall in the trap of someone's charisma, then you start projecting your desires, whatever is inside you, you start projecting that on the other person. Those people who are mad after pop stars, film stars, some kind of celebrities, they go mad for these people. They can do anything, they can die for them, they can kill for them. So what do you think? Is there something in them, or their own blind desires, their own greed is projecting something in them which is not there? If people believe in something, even millions of people believe in something, what is the guarantee that there is something there? People believe in Quran, people believe in Muhammad, people believe in Jesus, people believe in Bible. But if you read Bible or if you read Quran, there is nothing at all. There is nothing spiritual about it. And the man is claiming, I am the prophet. Allah or God has sent me here. And he says that I went to seventh heaven and on my horse. And he knew nothing about her. If he went to meet Allah in the heaven, he should have talked about all other planets which he saw. He has not given any proof that he went anywhere. And how can the horse go to the heaven? But people believe in absurd things. If you want to believe, you can believe in anything. Jesus says, I am the only begotten Son of God. Now God is not some person. He has no wife, he will create a child. So how can you be the begotten Son? But millions of people believe. If thousands of people believe in Osho, so God is not a person. If you have even little bit of intelligence, you will understand it. He has no wife, so how you can be the begotten Son? But you can mystify it. He means something else. If he means that he is coming out of consciousness is his father, then how can he be the only begotten Son? So you can derive any meaning out of absurd things. And he was himself hypnotized. He was himself in delusion. When he was taken away to be crucified, he had this illusion that God is going to save him. And when no God came, then he cried, shouted, looking at the sky, Father, have you forsaken me? After some time, some sense came to him, and then he said that, let thy will be done, let thy kingdom come. Who cares for you in this universe which has millions and trillions and billions of galaxies and in that infinite universe, this earth is just even smaller than a drop of sand. So who is worried about you? You can be a megalomaniac that you are somebody special. Search for truth. The search for your inner truth is to know your real nature. To be a master of your mind, to become more conscious. How can you be master of your thoughts? By watching it, by becoming more conscious, by being in the present, by not desiring absurd things. If you are lost in a stupid thing, you are projecting someone is enlightened. You don't know, you are in darkness and you know others are enlightened. It is very ego fulfilling. So only scientific and real search is to create harmony within you, to find something within you which is highest in you, so that you are ruled by the highest, not by the lowest. But if you are interested in spiritual gymnastics, if you are interested in spiritual entertainment, you will go to some master and some miracle will happen. Just in his presence you will become enlightened. Why people run after these so-called enlightened people who are nothing, who just create their own clones or clowns? People go there to become free, but they become more bound. Why people are interested? Because if someone claims that I am enlightened, I am a prophet, I am a Messiah, then your greed takes you to him, that he will make you enlightened. You have to do nothing. You have created an ugly mind because of your greed, and now still you are greedy. You want enlightenment. These are all beautiful words. If there is any enlightenment, it is to remove your inner darkness, to be ruled by your consciousness, not by your thoughts, not by your desires, not by your passions, not by your lust, not by your greed. And if someone has become more conscious than you, how you will know? Because you are not interested in that. If you can know someone is more conscious, then that means that the first criteria for that, the first prerequisite for that is that you have to become conscious. Only then you can see someone is conscious or not. When someone declares that I am enlightened or I am prophet or Messiah, all kind of greedy and mad, stupid, idiotic people will collect around him out of greed, because they have this illusion that in his presence they will also become enlightened, and then they can rule other people, other stupid people. Even if someone is claiming he is a prophet or Messiah, how the world has changed. So what is the point of claiming all those things? If lies work, one can use lie to help people, but it has not worked. What the Muslims are doing at present, what the Christians are doing, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Muhammad, they convert and they use all kind of means. And if you see, enter inside their the real thing, whatever is happening within Christianity and Islam, it is so dirty. It is better not to believe in any religion. It is better to be an atheist than to be part of these murderous cults, than to be part of these criminal gangs. And he was saying that when you are enlightened, then people will know. If people can know, then Swamiji was there in Pune. 90% of the people were not going to him. They were against him. They had all kind of wrong ideas about him. They didn't like him. Maybe some people who are interested, they are more genuine, they will go. But not necessarily that all those people who go there, they are genuine and they are authentic. They are full of their own desires. They may not be at all fit to understand their mind. But out of greed, anyone can go to any master. Just because you have gone to some master, it is no proof that you are a genuine, authentic seeker of truth. You may be seeking all kind of lies all kind of idiotic things. And people have all kind of illusion that if you have become enlightened, then all your problems will disappear. You will become rich also. Knowing your real nature will not make any difference to your outside life. The only thing that can happen is that you will be living a more conscious life. Because you have changed. That doesn't mean all the people around you will change. These are absurd stories which these people have invented. All these followers of so-called religions have invented. But if you see these followers, nothing has happened to them. They are as ugly, as ungraceful, as unconscious as any other who have nothing to do with meditation. Okay?
In the name of truth, in the name of enlightenment, people are seeking Madaris. Madari, you know what is Madari?
I don't know.
Madari is the man who makes monkeys dance. You have seen such kind of people. Have you seen ever or not? They will bring 2 or 3 monkeys with them bound by a rope. Then they will play some. It's called damru. And they are these monkeys are well trained. So whatever they will ask them to do, they will do. They will follow the order because they're long trained. That is what people are seeking. Someone will behave like a Madari. And you will dance to his tune. And I think people like Osho have understood it very well that 99% or at least 96% of people are very immature. So they will have little peace. They will have a better life compared to what they were living. But they are not interested in knowing themselves. What they are interested is in escaping from their misery. What they are seeking is what Marx said, opium. What he said, that religion is the opium for the masses. So what they are seeking is opium. They want to be in a drug state. They want to take some kind of drug so that they can forget their misery, their suffering. And they have a big daddy. He will take care of them. He will take them to heaven or take them to enlightenment. So they have no responsibility. You just have to do some buttering and things will happen. If just by blessing things were happening, then why Buddha said to Anand, be your own light? He didn't say that I will bring light to you. You have to become your own light. Because Anand was weeping that it could not happen in your presence. So how it will happen when you are gone? He said that perhaps I was an obstacle. I was an hindrance because as long as I was here, you were in a kind of spiritual sleep. You thought that when Buddha is present, it will happen. So you were more relaxed. You were more relaxed. Things will happen. Now when I will be gone, Now your dreams will be shattered. Now everything you will have to do. Supreme Court has said something which appeared here on that if stray dogs bite people, those who are feeding them will be held liable for that. This is stupidity. You make arrangement for their food. Otherwise, if people are giving, if people become so heartless, what do you want? That means you want a society full of rapists and murderers, people who have no heart. I don't know why people are feeding them. Maybe it is all leftover, so they are putting it somewhere. If this feeling is missing in people that they are hungry and they ask for food and you are not giving, you are not fit to be called human being. And these lawyers are subhuman. They are not. Actually, they are because what they are doing day and night is all stupidity. Those who fight cases for murderers and rapists, knowing perfectly well that they are rapists and murderers, or they are criminals, or they are very corrupt politicians. Still they fight only for money. So what you can call them? Worse than prostitutes, far worse than prostitutes. But they are respected in society as great people. Whomsoever is respected in society by mob, a mad mob, and unconscious people, it proves nothing that they are great people, but you can believe in anyone. Maybe most of your gurus are also charlatans like that, because who make them guru? It is you who are making them guru. You are full of shit yourself. So you will worship someone who has more shit than you. What?
But I don't think it's true, Swami. I worship you, and you are not full of shit, Swami.
So you are trying to take revenge.
Take revenge? What? Take what revenge, Swami? I said that I worship.
If you say that.
I said you are not. You are not.
I say that. That is all right, but I was not talking about you. I was talking a general thing. Saying about the whole world, not about you. I don't want you to worship me. I want you to learn something.
Yeah. I mean, I respect you a lot lah, and then I respect you a lot as my master, Swami. That is a kind of worship, isn't it, Swami?
That I know, but you should not start seeing prophet or Messiah in me. I'm a human being. I don't want to be.
I'm not seeing, I'm not treating you as a begotten son of God, Swami. If you like our videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.